I am here with Nick Murphy of Minot High Magicians Hockey. And Nick, you had a nice game out there. What went right for you?
It was the last home game I'm ever going to play here, so I just wanted to come out and play hard, physical, and fast.
A memorable season overall, getting the first seed for the WDA tourney. How were you guys able to pull it all together?
We just worked our butts off the whole season, practiced hard. Practiced like every game was our last, and we're just going to go out there at WDA tournament, show everyone up.
Just announced that you guys will have the 11 o'clock game to open up the WDA tourney. What's the message and preparation going to be like for the team this next week?
We're playing Botno, so we don't want to start off slow. We want to start off fast, and we just kind of want to end the game in the first period.
Thank you, Nick. Go get him next week.
Thank you.
And just like that, playoff season is upon us. I was lucky enough to bring in Nick Murphy for an interview after the Minot High Magicians' victory over the Watford City Oilers 5-2. And that ends the regular season on a high note for your Minot High Magicians. In case you missed it, Minot High clinched the number 1 seed entering the West Region tourney that is set to be held in Bismarck next week on Thursday. So you heard Nick. They'll be playing Botno in the 11 o'clock game to open up the tourney, and we will see how they do following Botno. And hello guys, welcome back. If you lost count already, no worries, I got you covered. This is episode 21 of the Minot Sports Podcast that is brought to you by KMSU TV and Radio and Joshua Strong Photography. So Minot High Boys Hockey winning 5-2 last night over the Watford City Oilers. Let's go over some of the highlights that went down last night. In the first period, it was 1-1 after 20 minutes. Shots Minot High led 15-5. A goal by Isaiah Thongfet was assisted by the interviewee, Nick Murphy, with 7:51 left in the first. Watford City scored before that at 8:03, an unassisted goal. For the second frame, after 40 minutes, it was 3-1 Minot High. They also led in shots 33-11. Goal scorers for Minot in that period were Nick Murphy and Jaden Luck. Thongfet assisted on Murphy's goal, and then Murphy assisted on Luck's goal, and add a secondary assist to Ben Bonebreak. Watford City went scoreless in the second period, but in the third they were able to get one after Nick Murphy scored again. That was assisted by Jaden Luck and Isaiah Thongfet. So the chemistry between Murphy, Luck, and Thongfet was real last night. Murphy's goal in the third came with 13:14 left, followed by the aforementioned Watford City goal. Zach Deal found the net last night. Aiden Morelli and Riley Opperud assisting. That came at just under 6 minutes left in the third, and that would be all the scoring in that one. So 5-2 final for your Minot High Magicians. They finish off, like I said, on a high note. With playoffs coming up, it is very crucial that you are feeling good and the team is playing well right before the real season begins. So we will have more coverage on that, again, next week, Thursday, in Bismarck. Minot High Magicians swimming update. They faced Bismarck Century last night in a home meet. Minot High took that one with a final team score 128-57. Boys swimming continues to pull out the victories. Back on over to boys hockey. Watford City kind of presented a peculiar game plan, something that where they have adapted to how today's game is played. Fast, quick, energetic, speed. I saw quite a bit of that early. Watford City, they kind of have that quick strike offense capability, and it looked like Minot had a little trouble with defending it. Drew a few penalties along to go with it. But I think all it took was a coach's speech in intermission, and they were able to get her fixed, straightened out, and Minot High did well the rest of the night. And I mentioned this already on the Instagram story, but I'll mention it on here as well. Thanks goes out to Josh Strong for showing me how to use Canva, which is a mobile graphic design app on your phone. So as you guys can see on the story, that's where I had that little pennant, that little flag on top. And that is where I posted all the events going on today. One of those events include Senior Weekend for your Minot State men's hockey team. It's that time of the season where the senior athletes of Minot Sports and just all seniors around the country, this is the time where they're going through their final stages of their prospective sports careers. And with that comes a senior night game or senior weekend. So Beavers men's hockey team, they are in action tonight versus the Colorado University Buffaloes from CU Boulder. They will honor the seniors despite that it's not their last home game this year, or they're not their last home games for the season. I wrote down on the story that they had a puck drop at 7:30. I was incorrect. It's 8. So that's my bad. But I don't want to go back and fix it. So I just left it at 7:30. It is not 7:30. It is 8. I didn't mention before talking about the Beavers hockey team. Mesa staff's going to be busy today. So coming before the Beavers men's tonight is Minot High Jets hockey. They'll be playing a non-conference opponent in Fargo North. They will start very soon, actually. I am getting this at 4:16. They're actually going to start warm-ups in less than 15 minutes. So it's an early matchup tonight. For the other Jets team, basketball, they're at MCC back home, playing host to the Jamestown Blue Jays. Tip-off at 7:30. Minot High Magicians basketball will be in Jamestown. Over there, that'll be starting at 7. We got a few more records to report on from MSU Track and Field. Congrats to Lauren Reeves, who is also a follower of the podcast, for a 28-second PR in the 5K, coming in with a time of 18:03.91. So good job, Lauren. And the other track star, Ashley Franco, well, talk about stealing records. Franco breaks Lauren Reeves, which is now an old record, with a time of 17:43.88, and that is a 31-second PR for her, and also a top 5 conference time. So I think it's safe to say that the record books have been very busy for MSU Track and Field this season. Coming up in the Dome, the final weekend of MSU women's and men's basketball, starting out tonight with Minnesota Crookston. Women's tip-off at the same time as always, 5:30, and then men's at 7:30. Minotaurs hockey will be in Minnesota tonight at St. Cloud. Start time is at 7:10, usually not when the Toros schedule a game, or a home game, rather. And then District 12 girls high school basketball still going on at the Minot Municipal Auditorium. Very, very busy. Before I go on, I just want to mention the Minot Sports Podcast is brought to you by KMSU TV and Radio and Joshua Strong Photography. A bombshell that I will say for myself that I was not expecting. Barry Holman is now no longer head coach of the Minot High Magicians football team after resigning today. Despite that, we don't know the reasons for it. Over here at the Minot Sports Podcast, we wish Barry Holman nothing but the best for him in the future. So a bummer to kind of go out this way for today's episode, but sometimes all the news won't be the best news out there. Aside from that, hope to see you guys at the sporting events tonight. I guess this is now kind of my signature sign off here. Once again, the Minot Sports Podcast is brought to you by KMSU TV and Radio and Joshua Strong Photography. Hope you guys have a nice day, and students, enjoy the long weekend with President's Day on Monday, and for you MSU students, enjoy the extra long weekend if you have Tuesday off as well for assessment day. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking in to episode 21. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys later, and as always, take care.